Hey Siri, how do you say deterioration?
I found an answer. It's displayed on your iPhone.
Ah! Necklace on the loose. Please don't mow your lawn. I'll mow it for you. Later. I'm trying real hard to be Christian right now. Zhuzh. Zhuzh, zhuzh. I always feel like I do this like little clap thing. I kind of like it. Let's go. Welcome back to another episode in this series all about starting the conversation. I really hope my last video helped you, and if you haven't seen it already, go and watch it. I'll link it down below, it's chill. So today is an interesting one because I'm discussing who we should talk to. It's really important to turn to somebody and not to keep it to yourself, because I feel like in turn this only makes it more difficult, and we need to work together to normalise conversations about mental health. So as I said, today's video is all about who we should talk to. Let's go. First of all, I need a cup of tea. So, who should we talk to? There is no right or wrong answer to this question, unfortunately. Whoever you feel comfortable talking to, I suppose that's the right answer. But today we're going to try and find who that person is. Hopefully by the end of this video, there will be factors that I've discussed that will mean you have a better idea of what sort of person and who you will want to confide in. Whether you're an introvert, an extrovert, a 3 or a 7 on the Enneagram scale, struggling with your mental health, or feeling in control, we are all designed to form and sustain human relationships. Communication is the basis of every interpersonal relationship. Fact. Whenever we feel marvellous or something amazing has happened, we don't think twice about sharing this with the people that are around us. And though sometimes it's awkward, it's just as important to share the tough times with those people too. I'm gonna get my Bible out. Come on, little Bible. It's actually quite big, I suppose. I wonder what the biggest book in the world is. Is it the dictionary? I suppose that's ever growing, isn't it, really? Ta-da! Proverbs 27 verse 17 says, here it is. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Thanks, God. We are designed to do this life thing together. Despite being on our own individual separate journeys, in the Bible, God actually encourages us to engage in communities. So basically, make friends, not tons, but enough to support, sustain, and strengthen you. I don't have a lot of friends, but I'm fine about that. So you're going through some tough times, and as we should all know by now, like you would ask your mate to open a door for you if you had a broken leg, it is just as vital to ask that same mate to open the door to conversation. But here lies the question, who do we talk to? Firstly, let's think about human relationships. I've split them up into 4 types. Number 1, family. Anyone blood related. Number 2, friends, those you have carefully and ingeniously selected. Number 3, intimate, cheeky. Number 4, professional, people that you go to work or school with. Now, let's look at the stages of human relationships. Number 1 is the acquaintance stage, where you're sort of like learning about each other. Hi, I'm Rachael. What's your star sign? Oh, that's a cool job. No, I'm not vegan. Number 2 is the build-up. This is like the build-up of relationships, sort of getting closer to this person. Number 3 is continuation. So basically keeping this person in your life. Then you have deterioration and termination, but we won't really get into that for now. So, knowing all of those useless facts, when we think of who we want to talk to, we at least need to tell 2 of those types of people. So maybe that could be a family member and a friend, and then make sure that they're probably at this 3rd stage in the relationship, the continuation vibe, because you've already built up this bond, so the relationship is more 3-dimensional. To help us find the sort of person that we would like to confide in, I have made an acronym. I can't really describe what an acronym is, but you'll know what I mean when I say it. Think about the 4-letter word TALK. If you don't know how it's spelt, it's TALK. Imagine if I got that wrong. Okay, so the sort of person that you would like to confide in needs to have these 4 traits. Well, they don't need to, but it kind of helps if they do. T stands for trustworthy. This person needs to be reliable and someone that you can trust. A is going to stand for accepting. This person needs to accept you for who you are no matter what, and should be someone who is free of judgment. L is listening. This person needs to be able to listen and will take your word for truth. That's really important. And K is this person needs to be knowing. All knowing about you. Don't let this be a random stranger on the street. It's important to talk to strangers, the good ones, but according to the severity of what's going on, it's probably really important to talk to someone who knows you really well. To conclude, while I haven't probably been able to directly answer the question, who should I talk to? Hopefully I've made it easier to pick that person or those people. I always say this phrase, the more the merrier. In this case, it's not the more people that know about what's going on, it's the more information that those people know. And like I said in my previous video, 9 times out of 10, it's not as scary as you think it's going to be. I'm sure you would love to be able to be in a position to help out somebody. So I hope this video has encouraged you to start this conversation. Please don't go through anything alone. Trust me when I say this. It only makes things worse. So there you have it. My next video next week is all about when we start this conversation. When is the right time? I hope you are encouraged. And please like and share this video as much as you can. It really does mean the world to me. And your messages are so beautifully received, so thank you. Wear sun cream, drink lots of cups of tea, and I'll see you next week. God bless.